The co-main event of UFC 96 witnesses the return of the Brazilian pitbull brother Gian Souza. Undefeated when he entered the UFC, Souza has twice been on the wrong end of hair-splitting judges' decisions. Firstly in his war against UFC 96 main event champion Lutando Biko, and secondly in his battle with Nkazama Zulu, which culminated in a contentious draw. Fans, fighters and the promotion immediately agreed that a rematch was the only solution to settle the score. But a broken hand sustained in fight camp took the Zulu warrior off the card. The EFC didn't have to look hard to find a worthy opponent, willing to take an opportunity at short notice and put on a show for the fans.
I want a title fight. Please, I'm begging you guys.
Zimbabwe's shooting star Nicholas Huende took the bout off it immediately and now faces the Brazilian with nothing left to lose. Huende has yet to taste defeat in the hexagon after having impressed fans with his all-action style by knocking out Temba Mkhize, submitting Takamandu, and derailing Angola's highly touted Eduardo Barros in a 3-round war. Now in his fourth fight, he faces Souza for the interim bantamweight strap. The stakes for these two athletes have never been higher. This is the co-main event of UFC 96 between Gian Souza and Nicholas Huende. Proudly brought to you by World Sports Betting.
Word life. This is basic thugonomics. This is basic thugonomics. Word life. I'm untouchable, but I'm forcing you to feel me. Word life. This is basic thugonomics.
What opportunity it is for both lads. Told on Monday that this fight is for the interim bantamweight title of Cameron Simon goes to the UFC to fight in the Danny White Contender Series. But this lad, Nicholas Huende, stepped in on short notice. Just a couple of weeks ago, this fight was offered to him. Nkazama Zulu injured his hand in sparring, and Huende just took the fight without hesitation. And then on Monday, he was told at the press conference that it would be for the interim bantamweight title, and he did not blink. You know, what kind of opportunity comes this way to MMA fighters with a guy who's got the ability and the charisma as Nicholas Huende as he steps into the Rhino Pier prep zone, extra bold premium strength, the official beer of the EFC. And how many times in the sport does this kind of opportunity come along, Gareth?
Fortune favours the brave, Simon. You know, you often get these calls and you turn down a fight and you may lose this massive opportunity. He did, and he put his hand up straight away. He trusted himself. That's what I love about this guy. He's so confident in himself and his ability. He's so well-rounded. He has such an array of skills, and he's willing to put them into a test against anybody. In the last press conference, he was calling for the title shot. He said, "Give it to me, I want it." He gets that opportunity against an absolute animal who just wants to tear your head off in every opportunity. Got such power in every strike that he throws, and he's just so devastating. But he's not afraid, Nicholas. Nicholas trusts himself, backs himself. He knows he has the skill set to take the best on in the world, and that's what he's done. He's put up his hand, he said, "Guys, I want it," and he's here. He has his opportunity. Good on you, son.
Yeah, 0 F's to give with Nicholas Huende. So confident. He's got a bit of the Michael Venom Page style in his stand-up and his attitude. Got bags of charisma that will go for years. Just such an exciting fighter and equally exciting personality, regardless of what happens here tonight. This kid's going places, that is for sure. But he's coming up against an opponent who's so darn dangerous in all areas, and he's going to want to put Nicholas away in the first round. Gian Souza was undefeated before he entered the EFC and lost 2 of his last fights in the EFC to very contentious decisions. You can see fights out of the Pitbull Brothers gym in Rio Grande do Norte, Brazil, and what a great camp he is. But man, this guy, question is, does he have the tank for 5? But beautiful jiu-jitsu, which funny enough, he likes to keep it standing. We haven't seen much of his ground game. We know his BJJ is absolutely fantastic. He's got a lot of titles. Muay Thai black belt, great stand-up. There's a bit of a size difference going on, but he's coming in. He disputes those results, but he is a superb fighter, and you could see it the weigh-ins how darn serious it was. I mean, he wants to come and put away Huende in the first round. Patolino is actually the Portuguese for Daffy Duck because he's such a small guy and he's got that kind of character about him. But a really cool guy, but a very, very dangerous fighter.
I tell you what, he doesn't fight like Daffy Duck, man. This guy is just incredible in every aspect. He throws such vicious venom. His counter-striking is impeccable. He showed that against Zuluboy. Put him under exceptional pressure. He struggles a little bit with his cardio, coming with the altitude, traveling across the ocean and coming here to perform at a very, very high altitude. A lot of these internationals struggle with that. Has he taken that into consideration? Has he put in the effort to make sure that that doesn't happen again? He's not a guy you want to stand in front of. You know that he's going to be destructive in everything that he does. We know he has an array of skill sets. You're right, we haven't seen him on the floor. And we know he has his accolades in BJJ. Any Brazilian who comes out of this incredible gym, man, they are supersonic. They are just so good in everything that they do. They have such a name because of all the things that they've achieved in MMA over the years. I mean, hopefully we see him get to the pinnacle tonight, but he's got a tough ask and a guy who's not afraid of him. And that's what makes this fight so interesting, is he's standing in front of a guy who's gonna fight him.
Yeah, and he's just got heavy, heavy hands. Tyson is his hero, and he's got beautiful boxing, but solid wrestling and really, really good technical submissions. So dangerous off his back. Got some nasty ground and pound. Giving up a bit of a reach advantage to Huende, but he likes to get in. He's happy to make a brawl of it. He likes to get inside the pocket and trade, and he's happy for a little quick, nasty little trips to get his opponent down. It's just like you said, Gareth, this kid's got everything, and one thing he has, he's got mean intent. And this fight is brought to you by World Sports Betting. Bet with the best. And without further ado then, let's take a look at the World Sports Betting table to take both lads equal in age at 26. There's a 3-inch height advantage that goes to the Zimbabwean Nicholas Huende, and he has an almost 5-inch reach advantage. Like I said, Souza likes to get in dirty. Huende likes to fight from the outside. Going to be a cracking fight. So let's get the official fight introduction to the way and send it up to Kotso below.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of EFC 96. 5 rounds for the EFC Interim Bantamweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, in the red corner, a kickboxer. He stands undefeated with 3 wins and 0 losses. He stands 5'7", weighing in at 134 pounds, fighting out of Johannesburg, South Africa. Welcome, Nicholas Huende! And his opponent in the blue corner, a BJJ specialist with 7 wins and 2 losses. He stands at 5'4", weighing in at 134 pounds. The fighting pride of Paraíba, Brazil. I give to you, Gian Bartolino Souza. Your referee for this bout, referee Vickers Swart.
Do not blink, folks. As I said, Souza is going to finish it in the first. It goes in towards the second and third. It may go to the way of Huende. We've certainly got the gas tank. We've seen questions before in terms of the altitude and how it affects Gian Souza. The deeper it goes into these rounds, the more it may favor Huende. But you can see how motivated Souza is. Really wants to put his opponent away. Does not want to leave it to the judges. Huende in the all black. Souza in the red and black.
I'm so excited for this, Simon. This is going to be an absolute cracker.
Because it's an interim bantamweight title fight. Referee Vickers Swart having a couple of basic words. Glove touch.
Nicholas, are you ready? Souza, are you ready? Let's fight.
And this round is brought to you by Dragon Energy, the exclusive energy drink of the EFC.
Such a height difference. Nicholas already using that range, keeping on the end of the kicks. Good body shot by Souza. We know what a good strike he is. Good leg kick by Huende. Good jab.
Yeah, good jab to the body. Nicholas is not pumping out one of his own, though.
Good leg kick. A bit of showmanship by Souza. Almost came up high.
Souza just trying to back Nick up a little bit and going down to the body again. Good left kick of his own.
Good head kick. Good high guard by both these guys.
Oh, it's a good right from Patolino, coming in quick with the overhand right. Switching stances is Wende. Moving to southpaw.
So they're so good at mixing it up. Oh! Good left hand by Wende. Rocked him a bit to the body. Nicholas nice and calm. Big moment for him, and look how composed he is. Excellent work. So is it just that forward motion always? Jab to the body. Look at the intention in his eyes, it's just savagery. Wants to kill. Oh, big left hook. Those level changes can become a problem if he doesn't not switch on to Nicholas. Good jab.
Good left from Nicholas. Patolino just head hunting, just cutting off those corners, putting Wende's back up against the heck fence.
Good
Nicholas
leg
using
kick.
his leg attacks to create some range.
How to stop the power, smash the front leg. Going about that work exceptionally well, Wende. I love how he's showing different things.
Oh, another good left.
Caught with a hook though. Counter by Souza. But back on the forward motion. Nicholas giving him a wry smile, saying, I gotcha. Good shots.
Good shot from Wende,
Good single.
Good sprawl though from Souza.
Switching.
Looking for the neck.
Looking for the neck. Looking to go.
Oh,
Good
good knees
knees
up the
to
middle.
the head. So strong on that. Good body attacks. Oh, overhand left on the break. Good work by Nicholas. Good attack. Oh, good front kick.
Yeah, he wants to use that kicking attack to create the distance, doesn't he? Because it's Souza who's backing him
Good.
up. Good inside leg kick, but he takes one from Souza in return.
Oh, big overhand left on the kick. Good body kick. Nicholas is mixing it up exceptionally well. Good side kick to the knee.
Oh, there's a good right from Souza. Timed it, waiting for the kick to come back.
Good hips as he turns around the corner into side control. We spoke about that ground game. Are we going to get to see it now? Nicholas trying to get those frames in to get the weight off. Super heavy, big and strong. Good control by Souza onto the back. One hook in, second hook in. Nicholas did exceptionally well to break that second hook. Good drive forward.
Oh, it's good
Onto
work
the
from Wende. It's
armbar.
got the arm there, Souza.
It's on the armbar. He's got to stuff those hips. Can't allow him to.
He's dumping him. Still going for it. Still got hold of it, Souza. Let's go.
Into the triangle. Nicholas fought good posture. Good defense. Good job in getting both arms in. Stopping the armbar. Back onto the armbar game by Souza. An array of submission attacks. Armbar to triangle. Back to armbar.
He's going to dump him.
Face first.
Still got the arm though with Souza. He's not letting go.
How much is that taken out of Souza? Good to get up straight away onto the attack. Good sprawl by Nicholas.
Souza
Underhook
not letting
saved him
go.
there. Double underhooks.
Good work from Wende, get back to his feet after those repeated submission attempts from Souza.
How much did those transitions take out of Souza? We know that he battles. But he looks calm. Breathing nice and easy. Good first round by both gentlemen.
Well, we have a fight on our hands, that's for sure.
I think Nicholas grips his hand there. There's something wrong with it.
This Restonic corner cam shows Wende still pretty chilled, getting hydrated. You see Sylvester Chumfumbo, our former Zimbabwean champion, in his corner. Just take us through the Restonic action replay, G.
Couple of overhand lefts landed, big left hook there by Souza. Got the attention of Nicholas. Some good low kicks. Attacked that low kick with a big right hand to a foot sweep into an arm. Just didn't get the right angle, and on the armbar. Some good submission. Good array of submissions there by Souza, showing his ability on the ground. But Nicholas,
Okay,
game
guys,
in every
run it.
moment.
Let's go.
Straight back at it. Nicholas smiling, confidence. Will Souza slow down? Another low kick.
Checked.
Inside calf kick. Nicholas always showing something. Oh, fake the shot. Almost caught him coming. Big up kick. Oh, good
nice
body
body
kick.
shot. Nicholas really showing some flavours.
Side kick to the body again. Oh,
Big kick to the knee.
that one definitely hurts.
Oh, Souza with a takedown.
Attack that.
Going for the back again. Wendy's trying to get back up.
Excellent work by Nicholas. 2-on-1. Saved him there.
Well, Souza was coming into this as the absolute favourite. He still is, but it's only marginal. A 0.72 betting line for the Brazilian. It's 1.15 for the Zimbabwean. That's starting to change now. Souza was the overwhelming favourite and starting to narrow in the odds.
Good strength showed by Souza on the single leg attack there by Nicholas. Oh,
Take down
lovely
Wende.
takedown. Good strength.
Not afraid to see if he can submit the submission specialist as Wende.
Good hip control. Picked him up, used the leverage again.
And I think this is what I expected from Nicholas, to clinch up and see if he can start out cardioing Souza and start if he can put a grind on him and take him into the deeper rounds. That's the game plan I expected for Nicholas, but he's never one to stick to the script as Wende.
Good work. Souza attacking the Kimura there. Nicholas coming around the corner and stopping it, but going into the armbar. He's got to watch out for the armbar. Attacked the Kimura, came around the corner, tried to attack the armbar. Still on that latch. Won't let it go, straight onto the armbar again.
Yeah, he's certainly throwing it up. Very calm by Wende though, but Souza's submission defense, exactly what I expected to see if he went to the ground.
Nicholas stuffing him, taking away the ability to extend those hips. Souza looking a bit tired there, letting go. Nicholas doing a great job of defending all these attacks.
He's throwing up the rubber guard, isn't he? But he's really not getting it high enough to cause any problems with the triangle. It's Wende having nice head control.
It's a high guard control. He's looking to set up either an armbar or triangle from this position. Wende controlling the hips very well. Staying centered, keeping his head down. Oh, good elbow.
Nice elbow.
One to the body.
It's a patient ground and pound from Wende.
Just constantly making Souza work. Those muscles are getting full. Looking for that foot stomp to the chest.
Referee Vicasart slams them up.
Attacking the body, Souza throwing bombs.
Oh, that hurt Nick. Backing up a little bit.
Shot. Doesn't want to put himself in trouble on the shot. Attacking the head immediately. He's going to look to attack in the corner from this position. Does he have it in? No. Nicholas popping his head out. Straight to those double unders. Applying the pressure, forward motion. Being super heavy on Souza. Oh, big dump again.
Oh, Wende with less than a minute now to work. A fantastic round for him, showing an all-round skill set.
Souza just struggling with the heart.
Yeah, it is a significant reach advantage that's causing a lot of problems for him.
Good wrestling by Nicholas to stop. Oh, Good elbow. Just
Souza's-
flattens him out again.
Souza tried so hard with the submission defense, threw up, you know, attempt after attempt, and Wende just motored through it.
This is such a good dominant position for ground and pound, is half guard. Using that knee shield to try and keep his hips off him and that forward pressure. Definitely in better condition. You can see got up, not breathing too heavy as Souza. Couple of deep breaths there, getting his breath under control.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Restonic action replay, because there was plenty to choose from there, Gareth. Side kick, knee.
That definitely felt that. Guard control, just worked away, chipped away, elbows, body shots. You saw him covering the mouth there, obstructing the breathing, sticking that elbow in the neck, just making it super uncomfortable, making it very dirty for Souza.
Well, into the third round we go. He's been so highly competitive and surprised by Huende's takedowns. I expected him to keep the range and on the feet and then clinch up, but he's really showing a lot of flavors to his game. Battolino trying to power through the ground and just throw up submission attack after submission attack, and Huende's just able to just power on through it.
Hey, round number 3, guys, let's go.
So well-rounded, and he's showing those skills in his performance.
Oh, it's a good right from Battolino.
The power's gone, and you can see that he doesn't have that same smash. Oh, good body kick.
Nasty body kick from Wende.
Side kick by Wende. Oh, Wende's pouring it on. That body, big knees. Going for the double. Put him on his back. Big elbows.
What offense from Wende.
Yeah.
He's just pouring it on
Pounding
now.
it down.
The shots are getting through.
He's got to watch he doesn't get caught in something, being too aggressive. Good sprawl.
And to see if those in-play odds have changed. And it is now Souza the outsider. It's Wende the favorite at a 0.8 betting line. Souza at 1.05. It is now moving at World Sports Betting into the Zimbabwean's favor.
Just taking everything in, taking his opportunity, being so aggressive, putting his full set of skills on display. Into another triangle attempt by Souza. Does he have it? Nicholas shrugs it off on the back. Souza trying to get to his feet. Knees to the rib area. Not allowing him to rest. Trying to take the back.
Well, Souza looks like he doesn't have much. Wende was just pouring it on.
Big hammer fist. Looking to pass to side control. Into the side control position. Almost into full mount.
Good escape
Good
from
use,
Souza.
yeah, good use of the hips to get back to half guard and then back to full guard.
Just Souza just seems to be wilting under the full-on offense from Wende. I mean, he's just not letting his opponent take any kind of gap in
Big hammer
whatsoever.
fist by
He's just
Wende.
flowing with the violence, is Wende.
Body shot after body shot, just taking it out of him. A short up elbow, another one again. Straight left, good heavy on the hips there. Smashing the hips of Souza. Pass to side control, onto the back control. And he's just setting an unbelievable pace. Excellent work by Nicholas Wende, keeping the pressure, keeping the intensity. Knee strap on that back ankle. Oh, big shots under the armpit. Smashing the hips again as he tries to turn. Just constantly on it.
There may be some people surprised at this
Souza
kind of
attacking
wrestling
that
from Nick Wende.
Kimura again.
We
You'll
saw it in the
see-
Takamandu fight, that his wrestling is on a par with most people in the division.
You know, he learned that through UMF, coming around the corners. There's the Kimura, he's going to come around the corner. Oh, good job, Nicholas Wende. Stopping that armbar attack. Scooting into side control as he tried to take the back. Souza.
Oh, he's covering up now.
Souza is tired.
What has he got left? The
He's got-
referee, Vickers Swartz, looking very closely. Nicholas Huende raining down ground and pound.
Just pounding on him. Smart to slow it down. Big elbows coming. Keep smashing those hips. Just a relentless pace by Nicholas Huende.
And Souza's just covering up. Bickerswaard's giving him a warning. Says better start defending himself. He's trying to turn around.
Turn the corner. Souza doing enough just to keep him in that butterfly guard. Nicholas just comes back up, pops him with an elbow.
Just resets and carries
Just goes on. Just a relentless pace, even to the body, everywhere. Hitting whatever he can. Big hammer fists. High guard control there by Souza. Oh,
soccer kick to the side from Huende.
just straight back in. Passing to half guard. There's that shin latch on the leg.
He's just covering up now.
Souza's covering up. How much more can he take? I don't think.
And it stopped. Huende takes the title. Absolutely incredible. We have a new interim bantamweight champ of the EFC. Huende just turns the script around. No one expected that.
Took his chance. Wrote his own story. On short notice. Well done, son. What a performance. Was just relentless in his approach. Just showed so many different attributes to his game on his feet. On the feet, he showed so many different strikes and gave him so much to think about. Changed the angle up and down. Took some good shots. Wasn't afraid to get into the wrestling match. Showed good submission defense. Was under a lot of pressure at stages. Just rode it out and then just relentless in his ground and pound. Good wrestling, good pressure, hard work paid off for him. He backed himself right from the start. He's now the interim champion. What a performance by the young man. He deserves every bit of glory that he's got. Good job, Nicholas Huende.
What a fairy tale. Steps in as a late replacement. Gets told on Monday, 3 days before the fight, it's going to be for a title. All to gain, nothing to lose with Nicholas Huende. And he goes on and puts on a performance like an absolute G.
But I've always said from the beginning when I watched him, his head, his mindset, he's so composed and he has such confidence in himself. He showed that tonight. He wasn't afraid of the striking power of Souza. He wasn't scared to mix it up with him. He got stuck in, he did his job exceptionally well, and he's deserved a champion. Well done, son.
Yeah, just take us through the Sonic Action replay, Gareth.
Those immense attacks on the body just started to pay dividend. He just went at him and you saw this barrage of attack. Knees, big knees, shot for the double, put him on his back. Once he had him on his back, transition in time and time again. Half guard, side control, half guard. Every time Souza managed to regain a half guard or a butterfly, he just switched it up, went to a different position. Relentless on the ground and pound. Just too much at the end of the day. Vickers had seen enough and called a stop.
Yeah, good stoppage. Souza really was just turtling up, didn't have anywhere to turn. And it was just as if Huende had a tap of violence and coming into the third, just decided to open it up as much as he could. And it was a full-on flow, an absolute poetic show of completely different flavors. He showed he had the kickboxing, he had the movement, he had the range, he had the style, he had the grappling, he had the takedowns. He put it all together in a true performance of a champion. So let's get the official result now and send it up to Kotso Bilal Ramapo.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Bickerswaard has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes and 23 seconds of the third round, declaring your winner by TKO due to strikes and new EFC Bantamweight Champion of the World, Nicholas Huende!
The proud nation of Zimbabwe has a new champion, Nicholas Huende. Does this feel real?
Man, this is so real. Guys, this is how we do when you take a short notice. You come in here, you don't care who it is, you smash the guy. That's all. Feels good, man.
You come in as a late replacement fighter. 3 days before the fight, you're told it's for the interim bantamweight title, and you made it happen. That's what shows that what true fighter you are. Just explain your thoughts and feelings, because we know you're a cool, charismatic guy, but this is really an unreal opportunity in mixed martial arts.
man, as a fighter, you don't need to tell yourself I need 100 days to prepare for the fight. I just need 2 weeks. And you know what? If you think this is interim, I would like an opponent right now to challenge me for this belt. Then I defend it. And you see, I knock the guy out if I get a proper time to prepare. And this is going nowhere, guys. It's mine. It's gonna remain mine for a long time.
It's going to be interesting to see how this belt is unified. Just talk about the fight and what you thought of the opponent and how did it go for you, because your striking looked absolutely delicious.
Well, as my fighter, I underestimated him thinking that he's a small guy. But once I started to exchange with him, I could see him. He was like, he didn't kick me. I kicked him like 2 times, 3 times, and he showed me that he's a man. He's come for this belt. So all my predictions, I thought maybe, but I predicted that he's not gonna last 3 rounds. I can't go to 5 rounds with him, and I did it exactly like that.
You're the 3rd champion now from the proud nation of Zimbabwe. Just what message do you have to people back in Harare, Mutare, and everywhere else in Zim, and what this may mean to them?
Zimbabwe, oye! We got the belt! We got the belt, guys! It's ours! And you know what? There is this guy right here, Sylvester. We believe in this guy. He always tell me, Nicholas, let's go train, do this and that. And then sometimes I just feel like, no. But then I realized that, no. He asked me one day, do you know what it takes to be a real champion? And I saw his face. He was drained. I had to keep up with him. And now look at me.
Just drinking in this moment. Before we let you go, is there anything else you want to say? Because this really is a very unique moment.
Well, guys. I want my bonus. I want everything. I want a lot of it. So, guys, you know what? I'm very happy for this opportunity, Graham. You're such a handsome guy. You're such a good guy. You're such a great guy. You know, when you're giving opportunities like this, now you're my friend. You know that?
Well, we can't wait to see you come back. It's an amazing achievement. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for your new interim bantamweight champion of the EFC, Nicholas Wende.
Well, it's all about creating your own luck, and that's what he did. He seized his opportunity, he took it with both hands and put on an immaculate performance. Magical. I've always said the kid has what it takes to be a superstar. His star is about to take off, guys. Take note of this kid. He has everything that it takes to go onto the big stage and be a world-class fighter. I'm so excited for him. I've been watching him from the start. Great victory. Good job, Nicholas Wende.